On the final day of Paris Fashion Week, CFCL presented a Fall-Winter 2026 to 2027 collection that framed knitwear as both garment and concept. Designer Yusuke Takahashi approached the season through a philosophical lens, drawing inspiration from the ideas of Joseph Beuys and his belief that artistic practice can shape society. Presented at Palais de Tokyo, the collection carried the title Knit-Ware, Sculpture, positioning clothing as a form of social sculpture. For Takahashi, garments serve as vehicles through which the values and worldview of their creators are expressed, linking individual identity to broader cultural systems. The runway atmosphere reinforced this conceptual framing. The show unfolded alongside a live spoken word performance by experimental composer Ben Vida, whose layered narration and electronic soundscape introduced a reflective rhythm to the presentation. Phrases referencing timelines, code, and textiles echoed the designer's interest in the intersection of technology, craft, and human experience. The opening looks emphasized structure and volume. Coats constructed from the brand's TW inlay fabrication and intricate triple-layer textile combining non-mulesing New Zealand wool, Inner Mongolian cashmere, and recycled polyester offered a sense of weight and architectural drape not previously associated with CFCL's typically lighter knits. Elsewhere, the house's seamless 3D knit technology delivered fluid silhouettes that moved easily with the body. Dresses and separates retained a light, sculptural quality, demonstrating how digital knitting processes can generate complex forms without visible seams. The color palette introduced a series of vibrant accents within the lineup, including lilac, poppy red, burgundy, chestnut brown, purple, and light blue. Evening wear marked a particularly notable development for the brand. For the first time, black and white knit garments were printed with silver foil patterns resembling oak bark in homage to Beuys' land art project 7000 Oaks. The metallic motifs created luminous surfaces that caught the runway lights while maintaining the flexibility of knit fabric. Fringe elements introduced movement and visual drama. Though substantial in weight, the tassels animated the garments as models walked. One long black dress incorporated 1,265 individual tassels, each threaded by hand through perforations in the knit structure. The interplay between programmed knitwear and manual craftsmanship became a defining motif of the collection. Other evening pieces balanced sculptural complexity with ease. A short silver bustier dress moved fluidly, while a tank dress combined tassel fringe with sparkling elastic tabs along the skirt, styled beneath a black blazer. These looks suggested an approach to evening dressing that remains modern and relaxed while retaining visual impact. Footwear extended the exploration of knit-based construction, with certain designs featuring transparent mesh knit structures. The show also marked the debut of CFCL's second collaboration with Vida, integrating the brand's sustainability-focused footwear into the runway lineup. Beyond the collection itself, the moment reflects a period of growth for CFCL. With a new headquarters in Tokyo and the company's recent B Corp certification reportedly achieving the highest score among Japanese firms, the brand continues to position technological innovation and environmental responsibility at the core of its practice. For Fall-Winter 2026 to 2027, CFCL articulated a clear vision of knitwear as a sculptural medium shaped equally by digital programming and human craft. The result was a collection that merged conceptual depth with tactile experimentation, reinforcing the brand's evolving role within contemporary fashion.
roughly diagramming a series of hostile shapes with armatures hidden below and beneath, creating monument, draping, long cuts, asymmetry. Somewhere between automatic writing and an expired prescription, the space opens up. Somewhere between city ambient language and the open meadow, noise swallows signal, solid hardwood, an element of regeneration, a concept of time growing slowly.